Hi, I'm Archie. I work for TV UK and I'm an Apprentice Junior Director. Main challenge I had was staying focused with both work and with the apprenticeship course. I was fresh out of school and it was really weird going from just a schooling environment to working and then doing school on top of that. I just found it really challenging to balance both of it. And the more and more I picked up on my behaviours, I noticed like a kind of a difference in like patterns with how I am compared to other people. Started looking at myself and started thinking maybe I might have ADHD. So I got tested for it all and I found out I had ADHD. I also have dyslexia, which I already knew I had. So I already knew that I needed a bit of support with my grammar and my, simple spelling errors and things like that, sometimes with like basic reading and stuff like that. And Creative Alliance, they use a system called Do It Profiler. So they assess you and see where your strengths are and where your weaknesses are. And after I did that, they saw that I also had ADHD symptoms, and which obviously at the time I was just being diagnosed for it because it takes such a long process to get diagnosed with these things. After I found that out, I was able to and Creative Alliance were able to put in measures in place to help me and give me the proper support that I needed, which was amazing really, because it meant that I got back on target come 3 months before we went to do the endpoint assessment, and I really overcome something that, I don't think if I would have had that support I would have been able to get out of. And Andy, who was my development coach, he never gave up on me. He gave me loads of support, and I got to the stage where I ended up getting a distinction in my endpoint assessment and in my coursework. And seeing where I was at the beginning of the course now, like little 16-year-old me, to where I was at the end of it. I remember when I got the call and they were like, "Oh, you got this." I was like, "No way, like that's crazy," because I just remember going through all of it and feeling so I wouldn't say helpless, but I felt really like unsettled because I didn't understand how I was getting this so wrong. And then as soon as I found that out about myself and got the proper support, it just all started to click. And this new apprenticeship that I've been on now, you can ask Andy yourself, he says that it's crazy how much development I've got. I'm ahead of of my target and on my off-the-job learning, and it's a completely different dynamic to the one I was on the year previous. And just knowing that about myself and getting to overcome that's really helped me, not only on the apprenticeship side but here as well. So that's been amazing.